Whenever a famous YouTuber steps away, two very different stories emerge. Today, we're diving into those extremes. The most loved versus the most hated retired YouTubers of all time. First up, Belle Delphine, or some called her the Queen of Controversy, a creator whose every move blended performance art, marketing chaos, and psychological warfare against internet culture itself. For a while it worked. She was smart, funny, and unpredictable. But then came the fall, the kind only the internet could stage. In mid-2019, Belle launched her infamous Gamer Girl bath water, a $30 jar of water she claimed to have bathed in. It sold out instantly. What started as satire became an online wildfire. Critics called it a scam, feminists called it exploitation, and meme lovers called it genius. But behind the noise, something snapped. Her family publicly distanced themselves. Her Instagram, with over 4 million followers, vanished overnight after repeated violations. Then came the supposed arrest. But the real downfall came in 2021, when Belle released an explicit video role-playing as a kidnapped schoolgirl, a disturbing concept that crossed moral lines even for shock humor. YouTube demonetized her content, sponsors pulled away, and within months, she disappeared. Belle's story became a case study in outrage economics. Every time she went further, she gained temporary fame, but lost permanent respect. Some called her bold, others called her broken. In the end, controversy consumed her. Scene 2, Sky Does Minecraft, Adam Dahlberg, the once beloved giant of kid-friendly gaming. Adam Dahlberg was part of millions of childhoods. His energetic voice, humor, and positivity made Minecraft feel like magic. But fame built on innocence can shatter the hardest when trust breaks. In 2016, Adam began showing signs of burnout. The passion that once fueled hours of playful commentary faded. He complained about YouTube pressures, about toxic fans, about never being able to disconnect. The exit seemed slow, until everything exploded in 2022. His ex-girlfriend, who was also the mother of his child, accused him of a list of horrifying actions: abandonment during pregnancy, verbal abuse, manipulation, animal neglect, even attempting to sell their baby. The claims hit social media like a storm, and fans didn't know how to process it. Some defended him, clinging to nostalgia. Adam vanished from YouTube. No clear apology, no closure. Only silence and a legacy transformed from childhood hero to cautionary tale. Once loved for laughter, Sky Does Minecraft ended as one of the most shocking YouTuber implosions of the decade. Scene 3, Colleen Ballinger. Colleen Ballinger, known to the world as Miranda Sings, built her fame on awkward charm, musical parodies, and comedic absurdity. For years, she embodied what made YouTube fun and weird. But somewhere along the way, the boundary between character and creator started to fade. It began in 2020, when accusations surfaced that she had sent a teenage fan inappropriate gifts, including underwear, supposedly as a joke.
This is what I was sent, okay. Am I doing like a haul for you? I don't know. And then, I hate touching it. Then, these. I don't know which way they go, but these as well.
Her defense was clumsy. She said it was a joke that went too far. But the internet doesn't forgive too far.
This boy who made this video about me recently, he asked for the underwear.
Yeah!
It was so ridiculous and funny, we laughed about it, and I forgot to send them to him. And eventually he tweeted me asking me for them again. I sent them to him. He put them on over his clothes and posted about them. It was like a big joke within the fandom.
In 2023, the controversy reignited when another former fan, Adam McIntyre, shared private messages and emails that suggested manipulation and blurred boundaries. The details were uncomfortable, not criminal, but deeply inappropriate. The narrative shifted from eccentric comedian to adult who should have known better. Colleen's apology video only made things worse. Rather than sincerity, it came with a ukulele song that mocked accountability culture. What was meant to be lighthearted came across as tone-deaf and arrogant. Her subscriber count dropped. Brand deals froze. The character that once represented joyful weirdness now symbolized hypocrisy. Colleen's legacy now lives in limbo. caught between nostalgia and discomfort. Some still watch her old Miranda Sings clips for laughs, but many can't separate the woman behind the joke from the hurt her fans felt. Scene 4. Connor Murphy. Connor Murphy's story is the most tragic of all. Not evil, but unraveling. Once a fitness and prank creator admired for charisma and physique, he spiraled into chaos no one could ignore. His content began as harmless shirtless confidence experiments, social experiments with charm and self-love. But soon the tone shifted. He became erratic, unpredictable, and increasingly detached from reality. By 2020, fans worried about his mental health. He started posting disturbing videos, spiritual rants, fasting for weeks, and naked meditations. His friends pleaded publicly for help. He admitted to substance use and addiction, something referred to as iwasa, tied to experimental psychedelics. In early 2024, Connor uploaded what sounded like a final goodbye, a cryptic emotional message about ego death, salvation, and peace.
Is goodbye. And I thought it would be fit to end it all in the same setting from which I began this crazy chapter of my social media content. And there's a reason why I'm saying goodbye to you all exclusively, because you're my favorite audience out of any of my channels.
Viewers were terrified, some angry he was romanticizing a breakdown. Others were heartbroken that fame had isolated him so deeply. Connor Murphy's fall wasn't about scandal. It was about the internet's indifference to mental decline. He didn't retire because he wanted to stop creating. He retired because he couldn't continue living the same way. Now, let's flip the coin. Segment 2. Most loved retired YouTubers. Scene A. Luke Nichols / The Outdoor Boy. Luke Nichols, known for The Outdoor Boys, is what every creator dreams of becoming. A man who left at the top, not because he was forced to, but because he chose peace over fame. Starting in 2015, Luke built content around fishing, camping, and exploring the wilderness with his sons. The videos were slow-paced, real, and heartwarming.
Hey, Luke and Tom here with the Outdoor Boys YouTube channel, and we are gonna show you a little about kayak safety.
You could almost feel the campfire warmth and hear the crackle of authenticity. As fame grew, from 3 million subscribers to nearly 15 million in under 2 years, Luke began to feel the cost. Paparazzi-like fans showing up near campsites, endless pressure to upload, the creeping fear that his kids were losing normal childhoods. In May 2025, Luke posted his goodbye. No drama, no scandal, just gratitude.
Your volume of fans trying to contact me, trying to take pictures with me, or just trying to come up and talk to me in public could be a bit overwhelming at times. And my wife and I, we both have real concerns about what this will do to our family if I keep growing my YouTube channel at this pace. And the time to stop is before this problem gets so out of hand that my family and I can't live normal lives.
He said he wanted to be a better dad, a more present husband, a person again. Fans didn't fight it. They understood. His farewell became one of the most emotional videos of the year. Thousands commented things like, "Thank you for showing us what matters." Luke Nichols didn't just retire, he graduated. Scene B, Stampy Longhead. Stampy Longhead, or Stampy Cat, was to Minecraft what Mr. Rogers was to television. Warm, gentle, and endlessly patient. His Lovely World series raised a generation of players who learned creativity and kindness, not competition. When controversies hit his circle, specifically involving his collaborator Lee Bear, Stampy handled it with rare grace. He explained the situation without shaming anyone, removed harmful content, and protected his younger viewers from unnecessary drama. In October 2023, he uploaded Thanks for Watching, a final farewell to over a decade of storytelling.
We've grown up together in this place, and we've changed in that time. And it is sad to be saying goodbye to my lovely world, but I think it's the right moment to do it. So, for the final time, from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!
He reflected on how his audience had grown, how he'd changed, and how it was time to let the lovely world rest. The tone wasn't sad. It was peaceful. Stampy left with dignity, reputation unblemished, heart intact. Scene C, Ryan Higa, Nigga Higa. Ryan Higa, the face of early YouTube creativity. From How to Be Ninja to Nice Guys, his humor defined a generation. No vulgarity, no gimmicks, just clever writing and unfiltered fun.
Hello everyone, my name is Haradewaku Shiseo Tadashite Teriyaki Suzuki Honda Civic. The first lesson in being a ninja is to make loud, unnecessary sounds when you hit things.
But after over a decade, Ryan admitted he didn't enjoy making videos anymore. The joy that fueled his sketches had turned into obligation. In 2019, he quietly stepped back, telling fans he didn't want to fake enthusiasm or chase algorithms. There was no scandal, no cancellation, just honesty. Fans respected that. They knew Ryan had given them some of YouTube's best years. His retirement reflected maturity, proof that quitting doesn't always mean failure. Even now, Ryan occasionally appears in podcasts or streams, and the internet greets him like an old friend.
People watching, there's always bound to be some sick people. Like once in my home in Hawaii, people came and spray painted tihi on my parents' house while we were in it. That's the scary part. People tried to come up to my other house and they tried to come to my windows and take pictures of us through the window.
Nigahiga remains one of the rare creators whose legacy is pure nostalgia, untainted by controversy. Scene D, Matt Pat, Matthew Patrick. Matthew Patrick, or Matt Pat, spent over a decade decoding pop culture with a mix of science and storytelling. His game theory and film theory channels became institutions for smart, curious entertainment. In 2024, Matt Pat shocked fans with his farewell. But instead of scandal, he explained burnout. The late nights, the endless cycle of uploads, the desire to spend time with his family, it all caught up. He passed the torch to his team and thanked viewers for letting him learn alongside them. That humility sealed his status as one of YouTube's classiest figures. Fans celebrated his retirement like a teacher's send-off. Emotional, respectful, grateful. Matt Pat left not because he had to, but because he knew it was time. If you're a creator watching this, the biggest takeaway is simple. Protect your integrity. Fame fades fast, but reputation endures. The creators we still love today are the ones who respected their audiences enough to leave the right way. Which side do you think your favorite creators fall on? Tell us in the comments. If you enjoyed this deep dive into YouTube's Hall of Fame and shame, hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.